आ रहे हैं सभी, देख रहे हैं? Dear students, when we start learning language, for learning any language correctly, accurately and naturally, we need to know fundamentally different parts of speeches. In our schools, we have learned all the topics. Whenever to define the things around us in the form of person, place and objects, our scholars feel unable to define these things because they have become just the crammers, repeaters. In this present time, in this modern time, the great need of this time is to be inventive and innovative mentally. Today in this modern time, we have become the great user of electronology, technology and digitology. Day by day, in our education, we have brought revolutionary and visionary change. We think that we have become the true learners just by copying things, just by downloadings, savings, imitatings. These are the inferior kind of things for learning. To be a true learner and scholar, we must adopt in our technology imagination. Imagination is the best educational technology that is greatly required in this present time. If we want to become the true user of the words that we use in the different languages, especially in English, when we start learning about the person and places, for knowing the features of the different personalities, we must go through the autobiographies. How the personalities have wrote bottom to top, root to fruit, change in their lifestyle. For knowing their personal biographies, autobiographies, we must know the correct knowledge of the word. If we will become just the crammer of the words, what will happen with us? We will become narrow thinker. Anywhere, any place, whenever we go, why we have to think deeply about the explanation, descriptions and cramming things. How we can free from the crammers, how we can go away from the burden of the pen and paper and all these things. We have become only and only false and pseudo students. How we can bring change in it? When we create something by our creativity. As you know that our all starters, beginners and initiators, those who came first on this land, in the form of starters and founders, they spent their maximum time with nature. How they were natural. They were very friendly and familiar with the nature. and nature itself became their guru, itself became their teacher to teach them, instruct them, direct them, inform them something inventive and innovative. It is not a big thing that if we are using technology, electronology, digitology, day by day we have become online and live. Because present mind that we have, if we have a present sense of mind, physically and mentally, then we are live and online.
ऐसे hazır.
We are online and live. If we are mentally present where we are physically. No. It is a concept of electronology, technology, digitology that takes us turn towards our past, our history, after our downloadings, savings that we are using nowadays, and we have become the false follower of these things. Our modern scholars, present learners, they can bring revolutionary change by their creativity. How we can produce numberless engineers? How we can create numberless doctors in this nation? All the YouTubers and starters of the Facebook, Instagram, Google, whatsoever we are observing, examining, evaluating day by day, is it our true technology? No doubt it takes us towards our spiritual and social values of this nation. Undoubtedly we can claim, we can say this thing, but it is not the true concept of our Indian mythology. Our Indian starters and beginners. Have you heard the name of Ravana?
Yes, sir.
How he was? Who he was? He is the symbol of evil. He is the symbol of evil, and he was the symbol of evil, and he will remain the symbol of evil. Why? Because he was the best user of rain god. Whenever he wanted to start rain, whenever he wanted to get cooking from the sun, then he switched on his button and it starts rain. When he starts cooking button through his home, then it starts cooking. How was it happening at that time? Today's modern scientist is bigger than him. Is it? Today's modern scientist, doctor. So, because he was the but by interpreting one drawback, shortcoming and fault of his life, brought a great drawback in the whole world of that modernity. That was the most modern time. So it is not so surprising and amazing things if we are using online. Sometimes our own professionals, doctors, ministers, advocates, higher authorities, they become and they say themselves, I have become something different from you. They say this thing, how they can be different? Because you will read in literature, William Wordsworth, who is known as the priest of nature, worshipper of nature, and he explained in his poems that a child is the father of man. What did he explain? A child is the father of man. Means speaks. All of you are the listeners. You are playing. you are the playing of the role of judge, examiner, evaluator. Your mind is free to think. You are passively receiving the energy of the speakers by becoming an ideal listener. If you are the active listener, then you are the truly judge in yourself. So this thing was explained by Univ.Prof.Saint in his poems. Have you heard his name?
Yes, sir.
Haven't you heard?
Yes, sir.
Who he was?
Poet.
He is known as the priest of nature, worshipper of nature. Why do we explain him? He appreciated the nature freely, familiarly, friendly, and told the people, be fearless with the nature. Because throughout his lifetime, he spent with nature and addressed to our sister that if you want to be true, then you have to be true with nature. All are people that we have around us. They may cheat, deceive you, but this is only the nature that will make you free from all kind of foundations, and it will become your teacher. It will teach you like a teacher. Nature guides us like a supervisor. Nature treats us like a doctor. So students, speak with me. Nature plays an important role in our life. Nature is multi-dimensional, multi-sided, and multifaceted. It plays many roles in our life. Dear friends, be close with nature. In the form of nature, we have around us animals, plants, trees, and many celestial bodies. In the daytime, we have the sun with us. At night time, we have the moon with us. The stars, the sky, the moon, the sun, the earth, the ocean. All these are some of the elements and objects of nature. Our human body, which is made by five elements: air, fire, soil, sky, and water. These five elements we study in the form of material noun in English. These are the forms of fundamentals of our parts of speech. These five elements make us able to feel natural. Everywhere there is no need to be artificial. This artificiality, this unnaturality make us, give us many natural calamities, natural disasters, natural devastation,
Are you a vocabulary teacher?
So I am. Listen, please. Listen. Students, I am Doctor of English. It's not a big thing because although you are the doctors, because you know how to handle all the imbalances of your body.
Yes, sir.
Anyone, any citizen, it is as per the notion of naturopathy, physiotherapy, everyone is the doctor of his body, and it is said by our experiences. 100% you are the doctor of your body.
Yes, sir.
Only in, gentlemen, brothers and sisters, only in 10% we are needed the help of doctor, otherwise 90% you are the doctor of your body. If you do daily yoga, pranayama and meditation, only in that condition you are the doctor of your body. So it is said in naturopathy and physiotherapy, doctors believe in this thing. Doctor themselves believe in it. Dear friends, listen carefully. We feel, think, know, all these words that you are listening, every word in every language is magical, musical and creates magic. When we speak the word correctly, when we write the word correctly, then that word itself says its meaning. Sometimes you feel that one word is ununderstandable while going through the textbook, while going novels, dramas, fiction, short story, poem, all the parts of literature. Whenever you think that any word is ununderstandable for you, and you speak that word correctly, and you listen that word correctly, then automatically that word conveys its meaning, its message. What's the true meaning of the word? What's the true message of the word? Automatically every word generates its identity and its meaning. But how it can be possible for us? We are to be natural in thinking, in our ideology. Swami Vivekananda, you have heard? Have you heard?
Yes, sir.
You have heard?
Yes, sir.
Who he was?
Great.
Yes, he was one of the greatest social reformists of our nation. He started, which mission he started?
Yes, sir.
Ram Kishan Mission. It was the great mission. He was the initiator, beginner and starter of this mission. So whenever you will go through his philosophy, you will know this thing. He was equally good in English. He was the staunch believer of our Indian culture. He was the true nationalistic and patriotistic person. Have you heard the name of Shri Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj? Yes. It's worldwide. Everyone has heard his name. Yes. When did he born? In 1469. And when did Vasco da Gama discover India? In 1498. Did born William Shakespeare in England? And 1564. These are the important dates because all the basics creates from here, generates from here. In 14th and 15th centuries literature, you will read this kind of literature. You will know the inventors, innovators. different religions, discoverers came on this Indian land first. This was a holy land which provided the opportunities to the holy persons for writing different type of holy scriptures. They wrote different type of scriptures in the presence of nature. This nature became their teacher. This nature became their healer. It's provided them a lot of opportunities for nourishing our motherland, this Indian motherland. If we are the true nationalistic and patriotistic person, then we must know these fundamentals of our Indian culture. Dear friends, you are watching, this is 3M Creator. YouTube channel is 3M Creator. At home, do you have mobile here with you?
Yes, sir.
Do you have?
Yes, sir.
You can subscribe, like, share, whatever you want. And 3M Creator. It is 3M Creator who is speaking with you, and its aim and objective is just to spread the message of initiators and beginners of this motherland, of this for learning any dialect. Dear friends, sorry, I am Dr.RKM from USA. Every word of language. Dear friends, I know Hindi. I know. Now one by one you will introduce yourself by explaining your name, family, and education, and hobby. Dear friends, English language, literature and grammar. I don't know. These are the 5 contents of your introduction. Introduction. Yes, this is Dr. Rakesh from USA, and I belong to USA. I have completed my doctorate from the USA in American Literature. My research topic was spiritual elements in word treatment selected poems, and my hobby is doing meditation, yoga, pranayam, and listening music, performing music. Objective of my life is to do something better, nicer, finer, for the betterment and upliftment of our society and nation. Let's listen how everybody is letting speak. Let him speak. Let's start. Introduction. You are introducing yourself. Hi. Say hi. Let him please. Say hi. Listen please, listen student, scholars, listen please. Because I will make you high and you sky. There are two meanings of I. There are two meanings of I. I, you don't like sky. Let us see, please. Listen, please. Yes, everyone will speak. Please, one by one, yes. Address, I. Speak loudly. Okay. Yes, please.